I'm Spencer,
I'm Sean.
and this is The Itch, and we're here to review Shiplord.
Shiplord.
It's developed by Just Leap,
Published by Koopy Key.
and it's a space avoider. A lot of people are used to a space shoot 'em up, where you go through and you're shooting from one side to the other, and you just gotta go.
Right.
Yeah, this is not that. This is a game where it's almost the opposite. Things are coming at you, and you need to just dodge them. Now, the other part of it is that you need to collect what's called quasars. These little balls of energy, and they pop up randomly throughout the level, and you need to fly to them, which forces you to get in the mix with all the asteroids and stuff coming at you.
Okay.
It takes place in like the future, and you're the world is kind of just, the world that you knew is gone,
Right.
and everyone needs to harvest this quasar as energy to keep on going.
Right.
And that's your job. That's where you come into play. You and the ship.
Me.
You.
Oh,
Sort of.
I can collect quasars.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Not. So,
That was me.
that's the gameplay in and of itself. And I will say, from that aspect, it's quite addictive. There's a cool aspect of you trying to get basically a top score in every single level.
Right.
So you always want to one-up yourself. If you get 100, you'll hit the gold standard. If you get 105, you'll hit platinum. And platinum's the... As you do this, every level you're able to do this, you get more points to upgrade your ship. You can upgrade the shields, the energy retrieval method, or the time slower, which will help you navigate easier when you slow down time.
Getting more quasars.
Yeah.
I can get more quasars.
You cannot.
Maybe someday?
Never.
Okay.
I would recommend that you, personally, I upgrade the shield, because the shield is actually used as almost a battering ram and destroys all the asteroids. You can clear out like a whole area and then like a quasar.
That's when I get the quasars.
That's when I get the quasar. We've been over.
You're getting the quasars.
I'm getting all of it.
Because I thought I would be getting
You
the
would
quasars.
not get any of the quasars. It's all me.
There's no point in me upgrading my shield then. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just used to this, but I really wanted to shoot stuff. The whole time I'm like trying to shoot stuff. I'm wanting to shoot stuff. I really wanted this to be like Gradius and have the ability to shoot these bosses or destroy asteroids. And I couldn't the whole time, and it was kind of frustrating to me.
Sure. Yeah, it is lacking a certain element that makes you want to just eviscerate the asteroids. It would have been nice to shoot them and destroy them that way, but there is none of that. You just basically have 3 buttons to help you maneuver correctly, which is...
I would like to see more upgrades too. Different types of upgrades. Something
Sure.
interesting. So there's that aspect of it.
Yeah, I think one of my big problems with it was that movement doesn't feel like you're moving in a spaceship.
Yep.
It feels like you're moving in just almost like a text environment or something. So if you hit right, you go right. Hit left, you go left. There's no slide, momentum, push, pull. None of that exists in this. There's no drag. You just, if you're going left 1 unit, as it were. And that's how you navigate. And I felt like that took away from the space experience. Didn't really feel like a navigator in a distant future.
I would like to see more, a variety of objects that you have to avoid. So beyond just asteroids
Think
and
about
bosses.
the funny things they could have put in it, like a spaceship or something that like blew up or something.
Space tire?
That's not funny.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, exactly. Like wreckage, horrible wreckage.
Yeah.
Don't rescue anyone, and maybe you run into somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe an alien flying by or something. Like a Mars attack ship, like just rocketing this way and you have to dodge it.
Or another ship, like just another ship, approaches you from behind and it's following you, and you have to kind of like get away from them as they fly away. There's other aspects you can add into that makes it a lot more fun and more refreshing for players. Also, going from mission to mission to mission on the main screen was not satisfying at all to me. Like, I want to be able to see where I'm going. So, okay, hey, so-and-so, you're stationed here, you're going to go to asteroid belt Y. Okay, now we're going to go to this planet. You're actually going to avoid other things that aren't asteroids. You're going to avoid ships and wreckage. This is a minefield now. You're going to go to this minefield. And you can see, where you're going. I mean, this is like Super Nintendo basics.
Yeah. I will say that the highlight for me was the bosses. Those are a lot of fun. They actually throw obstacles. There's no quasar collecting. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, quasars, but they offer just where you dodge. It's pure dodging. They shoot out things like in like a bullet hell style game. Things are just flying at you, you gotta dodge them.
Right.
And that I thought was really fun. It's kind of odd that they just die after 2 minutes though. Like you don't shoot them, they just like, alright, I guess I overheated everything, I'm just gonna blow up. And it's like, it doesn't really make any sense. And it doesn't really feel that visceral thing, but it does feel nice to just dodge.
Yeah, again, this is like where I feel frustrated that I don't have a gun or anything. So some offensive weapon, I feel like really passive playing this game.
So as far as the graphics go, I think it's kind of a weak point for this game. They went with a really hyper-realistic style, and they didn't get anywhere close to it. It looks like a 90s game that you get on a floppy disk.
Right.
And it needs to look, well, if you don't have the power to make that, you need to adjust your art style to fix it.
For sure.
And they didn't do any of that. They went for broke, and that's kind of what it looks like they came up with.
The entire time I'm playing this, I'm thinking, like, well, why do they have these, like, kind of, like, weird three-dimensional asteroids that look like they're from StarCraft 1998? They need to harken back to a style that looks more like Super Nintendo or looks more like pixel art. Where,
if you want to do pixel art, that would be really fun.
Yeah, that would look really good. Or you do something that you're capable of. Don't overshoot and try, for these textures that don't look so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely really be more interested in this game if it were pixel or if it just looked more like Super Nintendo or like Gradius.
Yeah, as far as sound goes, that's where it's almost like they did voice acting for some of the parts of the game, and it is not very good. Script-wise, it needs some work, but even voice acting-wise, they got a weird chick doing the talking, and she just sounds strange to me.
Doesn't sound good. It sounds like someone's mom. That's all I could think of when I was hearing her like explain the beginning.
It's got some
scrolling text. Like, it sounds like someone's girlfriend or mom.
It does this by keeping a planet's atmosphere stable. Quasar is a white substance.
I think you should totally, like, I guess the word would be retcon the whole voiceover stuff. Like, get rid of all the voices, have your sprites pop up and go
just like the Super Nintendo thing.
Exactly.
And have the weird face that just opens the mouth like this when they're talking. I think it'd be funny and it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a cool harkening back to like that time when games were like that, Metal Slug and Contra and stuff.
Absolutely. So as far as the pros go, there's an addictive concept here. There's an exciting bosses. I like what they did to that. More bosses, man. Half the level should have been bosses.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that part. And I like that there's an upgrade system. It kind of keeps me engaged. As far as the cons go, graphically it needs a lot of improvement. You need to either pick a style that helps you or put more money into it. One of the two. I would recommend just picking a different style. I think that would separate yourself.
For sure. Yeah, I would love to see a different style in this game. What would you recommend as far as going through this and tuning it?
I could see this game. I mean, if you're going to put a lot of money into tuning it, that's one thing. I think they should just move it to a mobile platform. I could see playing this and maybe redesigning it slightly, but playing it on a mobile game, making it maybe free to play, and then offering cash incentives like you want to put money into it, you can upgrade your this.
Right.
You can buy a new set of upgrades to buy. So instead of upgrading your shield, you can say, I want to use guns, or I want to use a bomb that I can just detonate.
Right.
And do something like that. That would be really, really cool. So something where it's more of a mobile game, because this is a very fast-moving, like, I want to just play a couple levels and then stop. I want to do this for like 10 minutes because I'm just addicted and then stop. Well, do you recommend it for $10 asking price?
I probably would not, as it is. I think the game it needs a lot of work, and moving it to mobile would be ideal. Changing the artwork and a few other things just to tune it. So as it is now, I wouldn't recommend $10.
Yeah. Neither would I. I think it needs a lot of work. Either one way or the other, you need to pick something that doesn't make it look so antiquated. Because there's a lot of good options out there right now, and this just isn't one of them.
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm Spencer.
I'm Sean.
This is The Itch. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a like and comment below. We do videos including quizzes every Tuesday and a podcast every Friday. Check us out on twitch.tv/thisistheitch and theitchnetwork.com, where you can check out links to our podcast and our friends at Does This Game Suck? If you have any questions or topics for us, email us at theshow@theitchnetwork.com. And don't forget, we do new videos every week.